What's going on, guys? Welcome back to another video. As you guys can tell by the title, I think I'm gonna be selling my G35 pretty soon here. So who am I kidding, guys? I have not done much to this vehicle over the last 4 years that I've owned it, and I think it's time that I finally let go of this vehicle. I've always wanted to paint this vehicle and I've always wanted to make it look nice, but I'm just too busy doing other things, fixing people's cars, and just sometimes you just get worn out. And with this vehicle, I think I'm at that point where I feel like I'm never gonna do anything to it. So I think the next best thing for me to do with it is to post it up for sale. But this vehicle is not gonna go up for sale in this condition. What I'm gonna do right now is I'm gonna take it back to the garage and I'm gonna do a full plasti dip paint job on this vehicle. That has always been the goal for it. I've always had the material and supplies that I need to paint it. I just never, pulled the trigger and did it. A huge part of me is definitely disappointed that I was not able to do more with this vehicle. Technically, I can still do more, but I have too many things going on in my life at this point, and this car is not my priority at this time. And like I said, I've been, having this car for 4 years, and it looks pretty much the same. So with that being said, let's get right into today's video. We're gonna take this back to the garage and get it prepped for paint. So I spent the morning masking and prepping the G35. Right now I'm gonna do some samples of the plasti dip and see how it sprays. And then once I'm done doing that, I'm gonna go ahead and start painting the vehicle and just send it. It's been a while since I've painted a car, so I'm hoping I don't make too many mistakes and I don't get too many runs. But yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and just show this process, probably like in a time lapse, and we'll see when it's done. So this is how the vehicle looks right now with the black base coat. What I'm gonna do right now is get the final color ready so that we can paint the vehicle. It is very hard for me to get the hood to be smooth. It is very hard, that's all I'm gonna say. Every other panel is okay to try to get smooth, but since I'm not in a shop, I can't pick up all these little overspray pieces, so they kind of just land back on the vehicle. The good thing is some of them do come off, but some of them actually stay stuck to the paint. So that's the only negative thing about painting in your garage. But what I'll do next is, like I said, get that next color ready and finish this guy up. Alright guys, so as you can see, this is the G35 now that it has been painted with plasti dip. This is called Space Gray for the color here. And I bought this plasti dip about 4 years ago when I got this car, because this was always the plan for me to paint it. And I finally was able to do that. I feel like this car deserved to get painted by me, at least before I sold it. So that's what I'm gonna do. Sadly, I am gonna post this vehicle up for sale. So I'm no longer gonna have it, but I feel a little bit happy in a way that I was able to at least do something with it, and that is to paint it. This is plasti dip, and it doesn't look too bad. If you apply it properly, it can turn out pretty good, and it kind of looks like a matte wrap. But yeah, there is some texture on the paint. It's not perfect. I haven't painted a car like in 4 years, so there's some areas that could have been a little bit better, but overall, I mean, I'm pretty happy with the result of how it turned out. But yeah guys, this is pretty much gonna wrap up the end of this video, and this will be the last video on this vehicle. I hope you guys did find it entertaining. I'll see you guys all in the next video. Peace out. One more time.